Hey, America, don't get up.
I'm Wendy Williams. Welcome to Love Triangle.
Now, we're always looking for the name of the famous person, place, or thing in our puzzle.
Then you will win this.
From Big W, it's a shopping spree, Rita.
Hello everybody, welcome to a special Game Show Garbage vlog here on the Game Show Garbage YouTube channel. I am Robert Seidelman, the purveyor of Game Show Garbage. GSN debuted a new show, Family Trade, last night to quite surprisingly respectable numbers. On average, about 400,000 people watched the entire hour debut, which pretty much equates to all of Vermont, myself, Jim Williams, and David Downs. The show is, in a word, terrible. When you see a reality show, the very first episode should introduce us to whoever is the star of the show. For example, Storage Wars did this. We got to know more about Daryl and how he had been hunting through storage lockers and got his big score, which was a very huge comic book collection, which he later sold for roughly around $200,000, when later on he found out it was worth about 10 times that. We also found out about Barry, we also found out about Dave, and later on we find out a little bit more about Jared and Brandy. Family Trade, well, we immediately just got into the bartering. They gave us no context on who Gardner Stone was, they gave us no context of who the kids are, or, unless you actually sat through the minute-long intro, what the show was all about. And speaking of the intro, their theme song is pretty much a gigantic rip-off of the Storage Wars theme. So you can imagine how many shows they're ripping off at once. Especially since they say barter is better, that means they're pretty much already ripping off Barter Kings. The show itself is mind-numbingly bad. In the first episode, people trade in maple syrup and pigs. I'm thinking breakfast. Not money. Or interesting television, for that matter. Sadly, this also brings up one of the most infuriating moments in Game Show Network history, aside from when Carney, Wilson, and Watchable debuted. Gardner Stone and his family fed the pigs, while under their care in the morning, bacon and sausage. I am not making this up. Jim Williams and David Downs, who watched this with me for a special Game Show Garbage Presents on CLW83.com, can attest to this as well. Sure, in the later scene they actually did feed them fresh vegetables, but still, feeding the pigs bacon and sausage, that's cannibalism, not proper pig care. Also, making a makeshift trough in your storage room is also not proper care for your pigs. They should be outside, not indoors. Well, not indoors in a room full of motorized vehicles. You know, they shouldn't be in a garage. Anyways. Yeah, this show is just bad on all accounts. It's pretty much one of the worst. It's the third worst reality show that GSN has ever produced, and they produce a whole lot of stinkers. Vegas Weddings at Veril takes second place, only because Chuck Woolery Naturally Stone gets worse because that actually broke up his third marriage. And we saw in the first 5 episodes of that show how strong that marriage was. And then the 6th episode, everything just falls apart just in time for the 3rd season of Lingo to debut. Sadly, with the numbers of 400,000 on an average for its debut, GSN is pretty much looking into making a 2nd season of this show. However, if you're a fan of the show, and if you are, you're probably not watching this anyways, don't fret. If the 2nd week number dips like Beat the Chefs and The Pyramid did, don't expect this show to last a lot longer. They have been burned before and don't want to get burned again. So if that does happen, pretty much expect GSN or Game Show Network to fast-track their revival of Minute to Win It, and also get another 65 episode order of The Pyramid ready. Or they could surprise us and maybe tap Bill Engvall to do another season of Lingo, or Jerry Springer to do another season of Baggage. And quite honestly, another season of Baggage is pretty much needed. Or they're just prepping that for Season 2 in syndication. Who knows? Anyways, that's going to wrap it up for this special vlog. I also want to mention you guys that next week on this YouTube channel, this is where the induction will be. Not on the website, a written induction for the website. The induction will be a full-blown video induction of what Buzzer Blog called the frickin' $1 Million Cat Game Show. So yes, we're doing Think Like a Cat. I know it's been a long time since the show debuted, since the website debuted, and it's pretty much one of the more oft-requested shows, and yes, we're finally getting around to it. Anyways, I want to thank you all for watching. This is Robert Seidelman. Be sure to check out the Game Show Garbage website, the Game Show Garbage Facebook page, the Game Show Garbage Twitter page, and as a bonus, check out CLW83.com for a bevy of great podcasts such as Touch 'em All for baseball, Red State, Blue State for politics, and the Bread and Butter Show, of course, for CLW83.com, the North American Wrestling Connection presented by WrestleChat.net. Hope you all enjoy those podcasts and the rest of the stuff we have here on Game Show Garbage, the YouTube channel, and on the website. Until next time, this is Robert Seidelman. So long, everyone.